Hey everybody. Haha, look at that. I'm Cardinal Storm, and we're gonna do a playthrough of Astroneer. Um, I have started over about 1,000,001 times, but this particular save I am going to keep it as is, not delete my game. Okay, so if you're new to Astroneer, you are an astronaut who lands in their shuttle pod on a planet starting base called Silva. And what you need to do is you have to colonize basically 7 planets. And there's gateway chambers, and then there's the core that you have to turn on. So without further ado, let's get started. And here's the mission log. So planetfall, you get rewards. Oxygenator, small printer. We're going to go ahead and select that. And then we get our small printer, and then we get our oxygenator. And what we do with the oxygenator is we're going to put it into the shelter here, because it's going to provide oxygen and power to our base over here. And then we're going to take our medium printer and spin this right round like so. And yes, I did just do that. Alright, let's claim that. We got all 3. So now we're going to get 500 bytes for research and 1 set of tethers, which there is 11 tethers. So now that we got our tethers, it wants us to breathe space, so we are going to just tether off like so. But see, this doesn't have any oxygen, so I can't connect to it like my person can. So we need to go through a machine or a shelter. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can see that you have connection with a blue solid line. If it is connected and there's no oxygen, the line turns black. Okay, so let's get our small canister and 500 more bytes. We just throw this in our backpack. Some people like to keep it on their little gun here, but I don't. I believe it's called an exo-terrain tool. I do not know the official name. If you know it, please comment below. Okay, so let's go back. We got gather compound, we need bore and bore resin. Okay, so if you're new to the game and you don't know what you're doing, you can go into your escape menu, click on the spaceship, select resources, and then it's going to show everything in the game. You're going to have resin, which is found on all planets, caves, so on, quartz. And then you're going to have compound, which is over here. Now, this is the respective shape that comes out of the exo terrain tool, not the actual in the ground, but the colors do match. So you want to look for a gray compound bubbly person. Wow. Gray. I just seen some compound. There we go. See that? Way over there. Not that way, but that way. That is our compound. Oop, went too far. We can... Let's see. Move this in a little closer. Stay connected. There we are. We're at our compound. So, compound is gray bubbly. Gray bubbles. And then you just dig with your tool here until you get your 4. Oops. And you can knock stuff over, as you see, with the tether, and I have seemed to have lost connection because it is too far from the previous tether. Here we go. Go ahead and gather. I think 2 more I need. Nope, that's all I need for compound. Okay, so now we're just going to keep this here. And now we are looking for resin. Resin is yellow. So we need to find our yellow, which sometimes is very easy to find. Other times it's not. All the history of playing Astroneer, I have never been set up next to previous base before, so this is absolutely fantastic, and we'll go over there in just a little while. Okay, over there on the horizon is our yellow resin that we are looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and do another tether this way. Oh, and we have more compound off to the left, so that's good. I usually just run, gather, and then run back. But, I have had a lot of close deaths or dying of suffocation when the oxygen runs out. And this is your oxygen bar. Later on in the game, you'll get an oxygen tank that you can connect right there. And, that oxygen tank, once you unlock it, through research, because I don't believe it comes unlocked. You have to research it to be able to make the device for the oxygen tank. And for that, you smelter glass. So we're going to go ahead and run back now that we have our 4 resin and 4 compound. Okay, so we're going to select our mission log and claim our landfilling. We get 500 more bytes. We never have enough resources for bytes. Resourcing, gather compound and the resin, use the terrain tool we have. So it's a medium storage we're going to get. And then we're going to get 2 platform A's. And then a schematic, which if you don't know what a schematic is the building instructions on how to create and build an oxygenator. Okay, so we need to print a medium printer now. And to do that, we have to go to the small printer. Medium printer is straight up, so I need 2 compound. I have 3. So we're just going to go ahead and start printing that. And then what I like to do is kind of like keep it all separated, but find a way to keep it where it's not, oops, so far away. And you can hit Z and V to rotate if you're on computer. Yeah, as I suspected, it would run. Okay, so we are maybe gonna do this a little backwards, so let's do it this way. We're gonna put the small printer here, and then we're gonna connect this platform to the small printer, and this is gonna hold our medium printer. And the reason why the arrow is pointing this way is because when I unpack the crafting item, this case being the medium printer, it's automatically going to face the direction I want. Okay, so now we need to print a, I don't know, yeah, they want a research chamber first before the smeltering hot. And if you can't remember what you're doing, you can hit Q And you see this little blue thing? It'll pull out your mission log. So we have this one selected, and we're gonna get these. You can only collect it at a landing pad. Some stuff like small items, bites and such, you can claim off your backpack. So for science, they want you to print and use a research chamber, and for that, you can get 2 beacons and then an additional 250 bytes. So let's go ahead and get this resource chamber set up. So now we need more compound, which we had compound this way, and we also had compound the other way with the resources, but I like to clear an area first and then try and remember to take my tethers down because it can get very confusing. You know, you can get your figure out what you're doing for your research as far goes. What you're looking for is compound with your gun because of the symbol, and then you have more compound over here. So in theory, if I were to dig here, it would show up more compounds, just as it did. Okay, now see how it switched to organic? That means there's no more compound over here. Oh, I might be out of luck now. Oh, here's a little bit more. And that happens to me all the time. So shift click will bring the item directly back into your backpack. So to flatten the terrain as I just did, you hold control. Okay, so I dug way too high. So we're just gonna go ahead and flatten that a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. We need to put our tether back down. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and close this. So if you like what I have so far, let me know how I'm doing in the comments below. If there's anything that you would like to see, you can go ahead and put that in the comments below. I'll be looking for your comments. Research. Okay, I've got a research chamber going. We got medium storage. That has 8 slots for. See here. Go ahead and go get some more compound, as I know that we will need it. All right, and here's our compound. There we go. Got a nice little vein in here, if you want to call it that. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and call that enough. We don't have any power set up yet. Let's go ahead and make a generator. Compound. That should be one of the first things you do. There it is. I hate that it's on already. There we go. So we're just going to go ahead and make 2 generators because I know eventually we are going to need it again. Everybody has their own way of setting up their base. There's no one way to do it. Just as long as you know where everything is, that's all that matters. Okay, so now we're going to get our large platform, which is B, and then the schematic to make it. And now that we connected the small generator to power, we can get a small battery, which connects directly to the shelter. And then again, we get the schematic on how to make it. Batteries or batteries. They reserve power. So we're just going to go ahead and set that there so we can watch it charge. Keep an eye on the level. And then we're just going to go ahead and go a little crazy here. Not really, no. Okay, so we can go ahead and drop this here. I think I'm going to build that way. And put our little research thing on it. Okay. Drop that there. Select this there. Pick this up. And you can lock it so you don't accidentally pick it up like I like to do all the time. Okay, so we got our research built. Now, what do we need? We need to print a new platform. B. 3 resin. 1, 2, 3. Print this. And then from there, we can print the smelting furnace. And then we have a full charged battery. So, well, it was. So now we have our battery schematic. And then we are going to get 2 beacons and 250 bytes for the research chainer. And now we need to research 2,000 bytes. And researching 2,000 bytes gets us a whole whopping 500 bytes for completing it. Okay, so smelteringly hot. This is the smelter. So you want to unlock and print a smelting furnace and then refine aluminum from laterite. Minerals are often found underground or in rocky areas and can be refined using a smelter. Okay, so now we need to go into our research tab, catalog, whatever you want to call it. This here is your backpack printer. This is your small printer, medium printer, and a large printer, just so you know. Okay, and I have 1,872 bytes, and I'm not researching anything, so there's not a rate. So, what we can do is we can go all the way back to our medium printer. We can use A and D, S and W to change what you are after. Medium printer, oxygen, medium shredder, field shelter, auto arm. We are looking for the smelter, which is too small to be printed on the small printer. So we're going to want to go to the medium printer. And then there's the smelting furnace. So the smelting furnace takes 1 compound, 2 resin. We have it researched, so now that it will come up in our list of schematics so we can print. Just gotta scroll and look for it. There we go. 4 compound I have, and I have no resin, so we need to run over yonder and get us some compound. And then research sample. If you don't scan out in wilds, per se, and you carry it back, here, I'll show you. Because that one was 17 bytes. If we carry it back to our research chamber, we will get more. Sometimes more bytes, but sometimes it's not worth it. Okay. We have enough compound for the time being. And I could have sworn there was resin over here. Unless I exhausted it all. Nope, not yet. Ooh, maybe it's telling me a story. Oh, there's a little bit. There we go. Keeping an eye on our oxygen. Uh-huh. There we go. A little bit more. Okay, so it would appear nobody else is here. Get some more oxygen here. There we go. And you push T. I hadn't said that. Okay, so see how this is phallarite now, zinc material? You need zinc material because it's very, very, very sought after material because you can make a variety of things with the zinc. But technically, I should be digging a hole closer to my base instead of out here, but we are. We're just gonna go ahead and go with it. Okay, and there's our purple zinc, our sphalerite, and I almost certain I don't have enough room. I don't even have enough resin that we need, but we know it's here, so that's good. Let's go ahead and drop off some stuff. We'll put the compound right here. And then we're just gonna go run that way so I can get more resin. Oh crap, I always do that. Be quicker than that. Okay. Research item. Oh, look at that. We got a big old boy there. Oh. 17 bytes gained. Gonna go put that there. Okay, we're full. Okay. We are gonna carry this back, drop this off to the research, and then we're gonna drop off our little research sample because I'd like to show the difference between the two. From scanning in the wilds to carrying it back. And not everything can be scanned in the wild, like large minerals like this. No, you need to bring it back to the research chamber. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set this here because if I put it on a platform, it's automatically going to go over there. And I don't have it on yet, so we're going to go ahead and open this, turn it on. And then we're going to push Q to open the backpack, and then we're going to put that guy there. Now that it's busy, we can put this over here. Now, see, you get 56 bytes compared to 17 because I carried it back. I mean, yeah, on quick, if you scan a bunch of them, it's going to be worth it. But if you have the time and you're not absolutely in a hurry, you could bring them back and accrue faster research that way. Okay, so we got our research going. Oh, don't have power or organic for the other printer. There we go. Or compound. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna stutter a lot and forget what I'm doing. I am in remission for breast cancer. So, They put me in medically induced menopause, and if you're unfamiliar with that, it can give you a whole lot of brain fog and forgetting what you're doing as you're doing it, which if you stick around long enough, you will see that some days are better than the others. Okay, so go to our medium printer and now print our smelting furnace. Now we're going to wait for that to print, and then we are going to collect those off our tool there, and we're going to wait for this to print, and we're going to move this medium storage and unpack it over there. And it has 4 on this side, 4 on the other side. You can leave it up, you can leave it down. I flatten it because I find it to be easier to see the resources. And we are almost done with our printer. We'll have us a nice hot smelting furnace. Alright, see how it automatically snapped to face the front of the platform? That way I don't have to put it down and change it. Now, I don't have laterite yet, which is what it wants you to print. But if you don't know how to get certain items, you can, again, go to the rocket ship, go to resources. And these are resources that are extracted from the terrain. So, say you need ceramic and you don't know how to get ceramic. You click Refine Resources, which is the second page, and ceramic is refined from clay. So, and what you do with all these materials is, as it says, refine with a smelting furnace. You can go ahead and put the ingredients or the resources, per se, into the smelting furnace, and it will print. It will take care of what you need. Resin is not what I wanted to put there. Okay, so let's claim anything. Nope, we don't have anything to claim, but we can work on retooling. So that is your attachments for your grill and such. So you go to the small printer because they're tiny. We scroll down, we got the boost mod, which is made from zinc. And that's 1,000 bytes. And then you want your drill mod, which is 1,000 bytes. But before I do the boost mod, I am going to do the drill mod, because as you dig deeper, you will find material that you cannot penetrate. Okay, so now we need to go see if we can find clay somewhere. Maybe. Let's go ahead and check out over here, because sometimes clay is a resource that was left behind. Sometimes. Oh, look at that. We have more power options here. If you see this kind of setup or any kind of debris, you absolutely 100% want to come over and check it out. So, oh, look at that. This here is my ceramic, and that's copper, that's malachite. Those are found in the mountains. So, wow, this is beautiful. I am so glad this is here. Free, and you want to look in the buildings and the shelters and such too, because you can find material that way as well. Oh yeah, that can't fit in the backpack. And all this debris, you can be like Wally and clean up the planet as you go. You'll get power extenders. These are extension cords. So, fantastic. We're going to put those up there. Then we're going to grab this little doojobby, which is our wind turbine. Okay, so now we got our ceramic. I can make the drill mod. Let's put that there. Go ahead and get that printed. Don't necessarily need the power cells. They're good to have. Okay, so we got our drill mod. That is on our tool. Small wind turbine. We're going to put it there. So we have that taken care of. So that is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we got our little power stuff over here. So now that we have a couple of options here, we can have regular resources, wind power and solar power, which is probably there. Okay. You can plug them all in together, or you can put them on one of these. Okay, so this here is 2. So you have to have it on that. Okay. And of course the wind's gonna stop, because, you know, why wouldn't it? And this is, you can put them on a platform, or you can just keep them together. We're just gonna go ahead and leave them on the ground, because why not? I mean, if you need to save room, put them on a platform. Because if we had another medium platform, we would be able to put those up on that. And okay, so we have everything that we needed. Now we need to find our zinc. Oh, before I forget. Rocket ship, planets. Planet Silva, this is your starting planet. Notable resources, sphalerite, which is your zinc, found in caves. Malachite, which is found in mountains, that's your copper. Silva has gases, hydrogen, nitrogen. Hazards are easy. There are some planets that just will do anything and everything it can to make you donate your backpack to the Earth. And then power. Silva offers both sun and wind, 2 mediums. And then DeSolo, which is the moon, nearby. As you can see, this has wolframite, which is found in caves. And then sphalerite again, which is zinc, so you don't need to carry zinc, but there's no copper, I believe, over here, so you need to make sure you carry copper when you come to DeSolo. And the power, again, is high sun, low wind, easy hazards. Let's go back and go find our sphalerite. This is zinc. This is not what we want. We want the, which I said we're looking for, but we really honestly want the laterite. So this should open up into a cave here shortly. And I can change the angle. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and smooth this out, make a ramp. Welcome to level 1. Hold R, compass. We are 1 level below. Go ahead, get this smoothed out. Kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. Go ahead and push R to get the compass out of the way. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for laterite, which is right there. You see that blue back there? That's our laterite. I thought I found a light. I guess not. Okay, so research catalog holding R, mission log as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and come over here. Ooh, more resin. That's great. Oh, I'm out of tethers. They have compound, so that's good. Very nice. Okay, so let's get us some laterite. I think we need 3. Laterite will give us ammonia, aluminum, and again, keep a close eye on your oxygen. I like to push the envelope way too many times. I'll get connected to a tether and then fall over base plant. Lost my light because I ran out of power. And now we're making the I can't breathe noise. Oh, crap! Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! Oh. That was almost not a good time. And this here is the power. See what I mean about how I always push the limits? I should probably not do that. Okay, so refine aluminum from laterite. Oh, we only need like 1 then. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get us our laterite going. And then we can get our refine our zinc. Because then once we have zinc, we can unlock our boost mod. Now that we have 1,000 bytes. And that'll be zinc that we require for that. There we go, there's boost mod. Zinc is the Solo and Silva. Okay, so that's aluminum. I don't need that yet. But we'll just go ahead and collect it. And here we are. Here's our zinc. Okay. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate you watching. If you're still here, hit that like and subscribe button if you like it. Let me know how you feel about the video and what I can improve on or what you would like to see in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.